The most challenging and frustrating part of any matrimonial battle for a man is ensuring a fair or nil maintenance amount for his wife. In almost all cases, the husbands try to suppress their real income, while wives try to project themselves penniless to extract the maximum amount. As per 2020 Supreme Court judgment Rajneesh versus Neha, both parties are required to furnish their income affidavits in a maintenance case. The onus to challenge and prove the actual numbers of your spouse lies with the other. However, it can be very tricky if either spouse, particularly the wife, shows nil income or just maybe 10,000 rupees as a bank balance throughout all the years in her affidavit. What can a husband do in such a scenario? In a current order passed by the Central Information Commission, that is CIC, either spouse has the right to acquire generic income details of the other through an RTI, that is Right to Information application. While this order is not unique, and there have been several precedents of the same in the past, it is important to share current judgment with our viewers to keep them updated. Now, what was this case all about? A husband had moved an appeal against the Income Tax Department that they had refused to part with the income details of his estranged wife under the RTI Act. The appellant submitted that his wife deserted him and then filed for a divorce and maintenance case. According to the husband, his wife is an engineer by profession and had been working at a government-owned public sector undertaking in Tamil Nadu during the financial years 2010-11 up till 2021-2022. Now, since the husband was amidst a matrimonial case, he had approached the IT department to seek information about his wife's annual returns over these financial years. The Chief Public Officer, that is the CPIO, had rejected the plea, saying details sought related to personal information and the disclosure would cause unwarranted invasion of the privacy of the individual. The first appellate authority also upheld this rejection, citing that the personal information of third party stood exempted from disclosure under Section 8(1)J of the RTI Act unless it involves a larger public interest. When the same was not complied with by the concerned authorities, the husband then appealed the matter at a higher forum. So what was the final decision in this case? After hearing both sides, Information Commissioner Vinod Kumar Tiwari ruled in favor of the appellant husband. Reliance was placed on earlier judgments of both Supreme Court as well as different high courts where generic income details of a spouse amidst a matrimonial dispute are permitted. Accordingly, the public authority was directed to provide generic details of net taxable income or gross income of the estranged wife within 3 weeks. All that a CPI needs to ensure is that the appellant was the legally wedded husband and there was a matrimonial or a maintenance case pending in the court. Now, as per our experience while speaking to several husbands who have filed such RTIs, you will most likely face rejection initially, but ultimately the appeal will be allowed. While the same must actually become a rule by default, unfortunately, the end-to-end process may take up to 1 or 1.5 years, depending on the details sought. Couple of years ago, we had conducted a detailed interview with one of the advocates from Delhi who had managed to get this information in his client's case. In case you wish to understand the detailed process, you can watch that interview in the description link of this video. I'm also leaving some of the case references for you in the description link, which can be used in your respective applications. Keep following us on our social media handles, that is X, Instagram, Facebook and Telegram. The ID is @voiceformenin. You can read several other articles and legal judgments on our website voiceformenindia.com. If you find value in our videos, please consider giving us a like and sharing the same ahead to spread awareness. Lastly, do hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel Voice for Men India so that you can be regularly updated with new videos. That's it from me as of now. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste. Jai Hind.